So recently I went ahead and started a new Minecraft map on stream. That map being Infinisky, which is what you're seeing right now, which is a kind of a Skyblock experience, but with a lot of custom features like infinite island spawning and a whole lot of other fun things that I've been found so far. And I went ahead and started this on my Minecraft realm, which is open for a lot of other people to go ahead and join. And on the stream, it was kind of a pretty relaxed stream with only a few people showing up. But we managed to make quite a bit of progress. As you can see, we have quite a few islands explored already and a lot of bridges going out to some places. But yeah, so far it's been a pretty fun map, and a lot of what happened on stream has been our progress so far. So this guide is not necessary, but it is recommended to get familiar with the map. So yeah, in Infinisky, the world is covered with never-ending islands. As you guys can see, there's a lot of islands over there already, all around us. So there's going to be a lot more content than in a normal Skyblock world, where all you have is kind of your starting island and stuff like that. But we do still have to do some of the starting stuff, especially since we don't have really any blocks to get over there. Yeah. Most islands have spawners on them, and most spawners have their own custom loot tables. Bigger islands have custom bosses, custom items, and Easter eggs on them. So yeah, so some of the bigger islands, I'm assuming this one will probably have like a boss and some other stuff on it, where some of the smaller ones, as you can see over there, there's a spawner there. But yeah, it definitely looks pretty cool with all the different islands. I can't quite see any farther. Maybe it does kind of sound like there will be an infinite amount of islands though, so that would be nice to have. Alright, if we go ahead and do this, we shouldn't have to worry about mining the dirt behind it. Also, actually, this is a really good thing. I just noticed, I just started that. But if you notice, we don't actually have our cobblestone. It kind of goes directly into our inventory, so we don't need to worry about it actually dying to the lava, which is actually really helpful, because a lot of times when you have these cobblestone generators, the lava just decides to eat the cobblestone, so you end up running out of wasting like half your breakage. Yeah, I think we go to this one because it has the cactus, and then probably also some sort of husk spawner. But yeah, cobblestone's probably the easiest thing for us to farm right now because we don't have to wait as much for wood. Oh, there I loaded some more islands. That lag spike when you load islands is definitely kind of scary. Ooh, zombie villagers? Alright, how much for... oh. Yikes. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think the biggest problem right now is going to be figuring out where the spawner is without immediately dying. Although it looks like it is maybe just inside... oh, it might be inside the mountain, which is actually probably the best case scenario, because we can go ahead and grab some resources and then... okay, let's take a quick peek. Ooh, is that gold? But yeah, oh, pickaxes? I guess we can go ahead and cheese like one of them really quick. I'd grab all this stuff and then get out of here. But yeah, they shouldn't be able to get out of it because of this fence, which is actually really nice that we lucked into that. And yeah, we get, oh, we get, ooh. Okay, we have a nice 1 durability helmet, but we have a lot of miner's pickaxes. Let's go see how effective these are. Ooh, it's quite fast. Oh, unbreakable. Wow, okay, this is actually really good to have these pickaxes, because now we can just go ahead and, like... yeah, there goes our helmet. Or, not mod. But in this, this map, apparently Fortune works on cobblestone, so we can go ahead and mine this cobblestone and just get an insane amount of cobblestone just super quickly. These pickaxes are overpowered. Maybe not overpowered, but definitely good. I think definitely getting out to this island. Ah, that's what the lag was. Someone joining. But yeah, I think definitely the next thing is going to be getting out to that island to see what those mobs drop. And then maybe making a few more cobble gens, because this is kind of super overpowered. Oh, we have a tree finally! Oh yes, we finally have hopefully some more saplings, so we'll go ahead and mine all those. And then use our miner's pickaxe, because this doesn't break and it has fortune, to hopefully get a few more saplings this time. And then once we have this, we can actually go ahead, once we get a few saplings from this, hopefully. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. We got at least one sapling. We can go ahead and, like, start working on creating, like, a tree farmish area if we want. Oh, yes. Zombies are spawning. Oh. And, okay, skeletons don't have bows. Oh. Well, who loaded an island? Yeah, it looks like, that thing spawns a little bit more than just, I think we should torch that thing up. Yeah, I was not expecting, creepers to spawn from that. Oh. Yikes. I'm dead. I think we'll just hang out here until something decides to drop on us and kill us. Yeah. Oh! Okay, so those mobs do actually have, okay, those mobs do have food, so that might be a valid way to go ahead and, get our food going on. But, yeah, we do need to figure out, I don't actually need food at the moment myself. But that will be a decent way of getting ourselves food once we have a farm in place for that, because right now it looks like it's a one-way trip to death going over there. Ladders. There we go. And now we can go ahead and build up the rest of this. Yeah, this spawner is definitely the most surprising, with it having both skeletons, creepers, and zombies in it. So it's going to be a little scuff to make a farm out of. Just need to hope that no one accidentally blows the thing up with creepers. And all that's left to do is break that torch, pretty much. Oh, wait. Skeletons don't have bows. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, yeah, that is definitely food that gets dropped here. And iron and gold. This is definitely going to be a productive mob farm. I just need to make it safe. But yeah, this is definitely looking like a decent source of stuff. Like, I already see golden apples, I see flint, I see iron, I see an enchanted golden apple. But yeah, after all that progress that I made on that stream, we're now after that stream, and one of the things I really want to do at this point is go ahead and clean up this spawn area a little bit, because right now it's a little bit of a mess. The main thing I want to do is figure out some storage solutions, because right now we seem to be a little bit overextended with how our chest placements are. And my idea is kind of just to expand this little cobblestone thing out quite a bit, and then go ahead and just place some bulk chest storage, along with keeping a few of these helpful things like stone cutters and crafting tables over here near the center where people can easily use them. now that I finished making the spreader area a little bit cleaner, I went ahead and grinded a little bit of iron from our mob farm over here, which actually gives us a ridiculous amount of drops, since these modded drops are quite nice. For example, we can get quite a bit of enchanted golden apples, normal golden apples, and just a whole lot of good stuff from the drops here. But I went ahead and grinded it up just to get a little bit of iron so I can go ahead and make myself a full set of iron armor. This is because next I'm going to be trying to do something that might be a little bit dangerous, since it does involve some dangerous mobs. Because right next to our normal base, or relatively close, we have this Nether Island that not too much work has been actually done on, with just a little bridge being over to it from one of the areas that we go to more frequently. And what I want to do is go ahead and turn that Nether area into a nice nice little farm, see what drops we can get from that, and just overall make this starter area a little bit more beneficial and useful. Now for this spawner, we will need to go ahead and get quite a bit of cobblestone. We already have a little bit that I've been kind of farming up, but one of the things that I'll go ahead and grind probably a little bit more, and then we'll also need to grab a few buckets of water to go ahead and do that too. So we'll go ahead, grab some more cobblestone, and then head over and start working on building that spawner up. Alright, I've gone ahead and farmed up a little bit more cobble, and now we can go ahead, grab some of the water buckets that we have over here in spawn. It looks like we don't quite have 2 water buckets, and for some reason I got rid of the infinite water source we had here at spawn, so we'll go ahead and make another infinite water source really quick. Keeping the ice. Wow, someone's loading an island, I think. But yeah, if I remember correctly, we have water in here. So we'll go ahead and take that. And then go ahead and make an infinite water source here and then put that water back. But yeah, after a little bit more deliberation, I think I've finally got everything I need to go ahead and start building this farm. I got some torches to go ahead and stop the mobs from spawning while I go ahead and build, and also some ladders that should be able to allow me access down to where the kill chamber will be. But yeah, now that we have all this, we'll go ahead and start working on this mob. And just before we get actually too started, I just realized that there is actually obsidian and lava here. I think we can go ahead and remove the lava with some buckets that we have. But I don't know what we'll do with the obsidian. We do have 3 diamonds that we could use to remove it. But I'm not too sure if we want to waste diamonds on that. Another thing we could do is get villagers, since villagers do trade that, but I don't know if that's also a super good idea, since we don't have a really good supply of emeralds, and I don't know how expensive those will be. Now I've gone ahead and grabbed the buckets I need to go ahead and pick up this lava. And as for the obsidian, I think we'll leave it there for right now, since this spawner seems to be just high enough that we can go ahead and just build the layer just straight where this obsidian is. Although not ideal, since we'll have to later go ahead and remove it anyways, because having this obsidian will probably be super helpful for later progression, especially if there is stuff in the nether that we can go ahead and access. But for now, I think we can go ahead and just build the bottom layer just where this obsidian is, so we don't actually have to worry about removing it quite yet. Although we are going to be going ahead and leaving the obsidian for now, I think we'll go ahead and remove pretty much all the rest of this, since I think having it mainly cobblestone will look a little bit better than having the sporadic stuff that we have on the other one. So, yeah. Which does, unfortunately, mean removing a lot of glowstone that I've already done, since we don't really have silk touch at this point, so it is kind of just getting converted into glowstone dust at a kind of a loss. But I think since this is an infinite thing, it's fine to go ahead and waste a little bit of that. I've gone ahead and cleared out all the rest of it, which actually was surprisingly got quite a bit of it back. Only had a little bit of it fall into the void, despite only having a pretty mediocre platform underneath to grab stuff with. I think the main thing was we got quite a bit of soul sand, relatively, since there wasn't much on the platform, and quite a bit of the magma blocks on there. But now that we have that, we can go ahead and start building out this platform. Again, we'll be keeping the obsidian here for now, but we can later go ahead and break it. Since we do have these obsidians kind of going off in a straight line, I think we'll go ahead and whereas the other one we were fleshing it to kind of the center side. We'll go ahead and flesh to probably a corner, probably this one since I already have the ladder down this way, just to make things a little bit easier for us. Gone ahead and finished up the rest of the box around it. All I need left to do is finish up this little side where I was using to walk up, add the water, and then remove the torches. So we'll go ahead, add the water really quick. I also need my other water bucket and then make an infinite water source. And then we should be good to go on this farm. Auto collection system with hoppers and such, so we can go ahead and collect all their drops. And if I remember correctly, I saw that there was a blaze that just went ahead and got in there, so that might be really nice to see what that drops. But yeah, right now it's looking like just vanilla drops, but I'm sure there are something else in there that are pretty nice. But yeah, as you guys can hear, the blaze is dying due to the water, which is actually kind of nice. Means that we don't need to worry too much about them. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything super unique drop-wise, so we'll go ahead and go hook up the hoppers for auto collection. And I've gone ahead and hooked up the auto collection system with hoppers and chests underneath, and can confirm now that I've grinded for a little bit more time that the only drops that we do get from the mobs that spawn are the vanilla drops. But one of the big things that we do actually get that I wasn't expecting from this mob spawner is actually the spawning of Endermen, which happens occasionally like all the other mobs that it does spawn, which does mean that we are able to get both ender pearls and blaze rods, which we can turn into blaze powder, to go ahead and craft ender eyes, which, if you guys don't know, does allow the crafting of both ender chests, which are probably something that will help us store stuff just personally, and then also allow us to get ender eyes, which allow access to the end, which, if you guys haven't noticed, we do actually have an end island that has a full end portal frame around it over here just beyond the mob spawner that we have here, as you guys can see there. But as for this video, I don't think we will be able to go ahead and explore it since we are kind of out of video time. But in the next video, we'll probably go ahead, use some of those ender pearls that we'll grind up and go see what this ender portal frame has to do. My guess would be not a full travel to the end, but that might be the case. Most likely, though, it will just give us some nice stuff in still the same world. But with that, that will be all I have for this video. Most likely, when you guys this comes out, I will be doing a stream in a few days on the update for Ghost Similar, which most people will probably be excited for. And if you guys are interested in joining this world yourself, there's a link in my Discord for where you can actually submit a request form to go ahead and join the Minecraft realm. And with that, I will see you guys in a few days when the Ghost Simulator update drops. And goodbye.